When they say she get it from her mama, I'ma say you fucking right, body rude is unpolite.
What up, y'all? It's your girl Nakiivory, and I know it's been a minute, but y'all, life been lifing. But let's catch up. First off, y'all, your girl is 32 years young, and I know I look good. Okay, so thank you. Let's get into this video. It's a snow day actually here. I might insert a clip of the snow. So we're just gonna do our makeup because quite frankly, I'm bored and I don't got nothing else to do. So we're starting with the Bobbi Brown face primer because my face is dry. I actually filmed a video for y'all before, but I did not post it. I don't know, y'all. I be in my head with this content. I just be feeling like if my energy is not there, I don't want to do it. We got the NYX brow pencil. And let's just fill in our brows. Y'all, I recently left my job of 12 years and started a whole new job, and that was like totally like shell shock for me. Did not intentionally change jobs after 12 years, but my old job was bought out by this evil ass company, so it's just like, girl. So the brows look pretty full. We're gonna clean them up with the usual. Y'all know how I get down. I really gotta get me a new chair for my vanity. I had bought one, but it was actually kind of like a little too low, so I couldn't deal with it. And I cannot find my NARS, so we just gonna fill the eyebrows in with this Makeup by Mario concealer in the shade 460. And hard for me to talk while I do my brows because it's such a like intense step in makeup. If your brows don't look right, like your whole makeup finna look trash, and that's just me being for real. Like, I'm not being dramatic at all. I'm gonna finish my brows up off camera. All right, y'all, I went ahead and set my brows with the Sephora translucent, well, not really my brows, my lids, with the Sephora translucent powder. And again, that was the Makeup by Mario concealer that I cleaned my brows up with. I really love this concealer. Like, she kind of reminds me of the Natasha Denona concealer, but less watery, if that makes sense. But this one, I will say, is way more full coverage. Definitely worth your coin. She doesn't crease like that, but sometimes I will say that she does crease depending on what I set her with and how fast I set her. But yeah, let's move on. I do have a little bit of discoloration today. Lately I have been a little stressed, so we're just gonna color correct under the eye and some of these little spots. And we're gonna blend it out with our Real Techniques brush. I don't know what number this is, but it has a little bit of concealer left on it. So we're just gonna like be really gentle under the eyes setting that. But like I was telling y'all, I'm very much single, but I'm not even really like dating for real. Usually I am on like dating apps when I am single, but like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. I just don't care to like be having like a roster for real. And who's to say that I won't change my mind in a couple of months? But like, as of right now, I really just don't care to be outside. I mean, I'm gonna be outside regardless. I really don't care to have a roster. Like, I'm not gonna say that I don't like anybody in general, but like actively like pursuing, no, not doing that. I'm just like not in that point in my life. I'm a firm believer in like whatever's meant for you will come for you. You know what I'm saying? I'm just setting that color corrector with a very light layer of translucent powder. I actually forgot to color correct around my mouth, so let's do that really quick. Like, can y'all tell the difference between what it looked like before and what it is now? Like, it just evens out the skin. So let's color correct the mouth really quick. And this is just the e.l.f. color corrector in the shade, I don't know, but this is her pretty much. Y'all seen this before on my channel plenty of times. I will link it in my Amazon storefront for y'all if y'all want that. And I'm just blending it out with the same concealer brush. And we're gonna set this with that translucent powder, like a really light layer, like not even too much, real like lightly dust really quick, so my skin tone's evened out. For foundation today, I was gonna go in for like a light look today, but we're just gonna go ahead and go for it for real. Y'all, Estee Lauder is coming out with a new foundation, and I'm too excited because I love Estee Lauder. This is the original formula. I'm in the shade 6W1 Sandalwood, and it does not come with the pump. You have to buy the pump separately, but I don't care nothing about this because the proof is in the pudding. This foundation held up in 100-degree almost heat in Las Vegas, Nevada. She's old, but I'm not throwing nothing away. I just saw a video today. The girl was saying pretty much like, I don't care how much, oh, it ain't open, hold on, y'all. I don't care how old my makeup is, I'm not throwing it away until I'm ready to throw it away. And literally this, I feel the same exact way. But if you have oily skin, are you looking for a foundation that holds up in the summertime? Baby, she's it. Like, baby. And you're really supposed to buff the foundation in, y'all, so like, don't mind me. Y'all, look at this coverage. Like, come on now. And honestly, with this foundation, you can, you know, add more. It is a matte foundation, so if you don't like the matte look, then I wouldn't like recommend this. But the new formula is supposed to be like a little bit more breathable. But I've been looking at a few reviews about it online, but we're gonna see like what the girlies are saying for real. I might just keep my tried and true. I might check it out. I don't know. But let's go ahead with bronzer. I've been using LYS bronzing stick, but I think I'm gonna go in with my NARS today. And I'm just using this e.l.f. brush. It's a flat little kabuki brush. Perfect for getting like angles. And bring some warmth back to the face. Sometimes the way that I be putting on makeup be low-key cringe, but it's my face. Oh, did y'all miss me on YouTube for real? I missed y'all for real. I just like had like no willpower to get my life together for real. Not that I didn't want to, like, just, y'all know, life be life. And if you're not old enough, when you get older, you'll get what I'm saying. Cause life really just do be life. And I'm putting this on the side of the bridge of my nose and going into my eyebrow. And honestly, I would usually use a smaller brush for this. And this isn't blended out a lot, so I'm gonna take a beauty sponge and make sure I get this really good right here. Cause we don't wanna be looking like a clown. I mean, I'm not going nowhere, but still, I know better. Yeah, this is not blended at all, y'all. I'm gonna take the foundation brush and I'm gonna buff this out with the remaining foundation that was left on here to make this look a little bit more seamless. And obviously, when I take my melt band off my head, we'll make sure that the forehead don't look crazy. I'll probably take this off before I set with powder. All right, y'all, for blush today, we're going with the Danessa Myricks Spice Latte. I got these blushes in a Christmas gift. She's kind of like brownish reddish, but she's very natural, like looks very flushed. So we're just gonna put this on before we put concealer on and actually bring it under the eye a little bit. See how easy that melts into the bronzer? They're literally like maybe a few shades away from each other. But y'all, that's about it. What's going on in my life? I'm single. Valentine's Day is coming up. I don't got buy no gift. Like, baby, I'm happy about that. Save my coin, you know? And work is just working, y'all. I do want to come back to YouTube more often, but like I literally have to have like the drive and the willpower to do so. So we'll see. Like, you go through things in life and you just really just don't want to, you have the energy to do like nothing at all. Like nothing sparks your interest. Like, I guess you could say it's depression a little bit, but y'all don't worry. Like, I'm okay, for real. And that's okay, y'all. Sometimes you do lose your spark, but the important thing to do is just like focus on finding a way to like get back to the things you love. And sometimes like your interest does change in life, but like that's a part of growing. So don't be alarmed. You're going through life and you just feel like you're just not into things anymore. Like, follow your heart at all times, because baby, I know I am. So we got the concealer sitting on the face. I'm gonna actually go ahead and work on the eyes. I'm gonna do it a really simple look. Probably just my usual, my signature, my browns. All right, y'all, we using a Patrick Ta Major Dimensions. Oh wait, is this Major Dimensions? No, this is the Patrick Ta. Oh, it is Major Dimensions Essential Eyeshadow Palette in a deep shades. He has like a light, deep, and I forgot the other one in, to be honest. I'm just using this brown color right here all over the lid. I'm gonna go in with let's see, should I go in with this red color right here? Yeah. And we're just gonna smoke out the crease a little bit. And I don't think I'm gonna make the lid any like lighter. I think I'm gonna actually just and I don't think I'm gonna wear a liner. I think I'm just gonna go in with a brush and smoke out the lash line after I put the lashes on. Or maybe I should do it now. What do y'all think? Maybe I'll do it now, and I'll probably just end up reinforcing it later anyway. So I'm gonna take this angled brush right here. Well, this is an angle. I have another one. Yeah, this one. I do have some Inglot gel liner I might actually try out today. This stuff is very juicy. Look at me saying I'm not wearing liner, and what I do, put it on anyway. And y'all, since we're waiting for that concealer to dry down, we're actually gonna go ahead and put some lash glue on our lashes. I'm using Noblesse by Kiss. I love these lashes. They're like really cute everyday lashes, and yes, I worn them before, but yes, we reuse our lashes. Let me show y'all this way. They're kind of like a slightly wispy, but like very short, but they definitely make a difference like when you put them on. So I'm using a duo lash glue, and I'm just gonna put these to the side, so by the time I'm ready to put them on, everything else will be good and they'll be tacky. That's like a pro tip. Put lash glue on your lashes before you finish your makeup, while you're doing another part of your makeup, either or. So when you get ready to put them on, they'll be tacky and you'll be waiting for them to like stick. Because if you try to put your lashes on while they're wet, honestly, you just it's not gonna work. All right, y'all, I also put glue on my actual lash line because it helps guide me when I put my lashes on even better. So up next, we got our blush on, we got contour, well, not contour, bronzer, we got concealer, and it's drying down. I'm gonna actually go ahead and start blending out my concealer with my House Labs brush. But yeah, y'all, I just been on a journey of self-discovery. I feel like I'm not the same person I have been the last couple of years. I've not been the same person. Well, honestly, I've been trying to figure my life out ever since 2024. And I feel like I'm getting closer to figuring that out. Like, I know who I am for the most part, but I feel like I'm still trying to figure some things out. I feel like this 2025 was a very trying year for me. I feel like my patience was tested like no other, and I also feel like my faith was tested as well. Y'all, side note, there's been a thing going on TikTok where the girls are talking about tight lighting. It's pretty much just putting eyeliner on. So if you ever hear the phrase tight lighting, it's just lining your eyes. Let me do that really quick. Now, this is just a $3 eyeliner pencil I got from what's that place? Ulta. Not me not knowing the name of Ulta, girl, what's wrong? But yeah, y'all, I just been on a self-discovery journey, and I feel like I'm closer to Jesus than I have ever been, and I'm really proud of that because I low-key like really grew up in the church, but like I did not have a good experience in the church. So for a long time I was like, I'm not going to church. But I actually been thinking about like actually getting up, getting dressed, and going to church. Like, who am I? I love Jesus. We're like besties, and I'm not playing with God. I'm like so serious, y'all. Oh yeah. And then also some church folks will low-key steer you away from church, because I feel like some church folks be acting like they so holy, and they are evil people. Like, I've witnessed some evil church folks. Like, I encountered one, but a few weeks ago, that really made me be like, hey, you call yourself a lady of the church, girl, bye. You know? Because God is love. And that was a rude lady. And you know who you are. You probably ain't watching this, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, let's blend out concealer, blend out the edges first, and then just go back in and get the inside. Before I like fully blend this out, I probably am gonna go ahead and prep my powder. So I'm just gonna blow out the edges, and do not take your concealer all the way down here, or you're gonna be looking like a clown for real. So I also like to take my concealer brush and like dab it on a towel. I keep a towel, like my makeup towel nearby, and dab it, and then I continue to blend it out. But let's go ahead and choose what kind of powder we're gonna use before we finish blending this out. Now, since this concealer is kind of like really golden, and I love a bright golden under eye, I kind of want to look more neutral and focus like the warmth with my bronzer. We're gonna use, ignore what the bottle looks like. We stay Huda Beauty over here on this channel, in this household, okay? We're using Ube Birthday Cake. Purple neutralizes concealer or foundations or anything that's like pretty much golden or yellow. And I don't want to be walking around looking yellow. So she's literally like a purple powder, like, but don't be afraid. And I'm going to use pressed powder first. I alternate between this one and the Maybelline. This is a mini size of the Charlotte Tilbury, because this powder is expensive AF. But she's definitely worth the coin. I might actually go ahead and use the Maybelline today, since I'm really just in the house. So I'm just gonna take my powder puff, dab that on the back of my hand, and set that to the side for real. Until we get ready to finish. I'm gonna go ahead and finish blending out this concealer. And don't forget to blend it like up into your nose contour, and you're gonna like, you know, fix that obviously when you put your powder to set everything in place. And don't forget to get in these corners too. I have really hollow like inner eye corners, under eyes, all that. So yeah, we're looking crazy obviously, but trust the process. Sometimes I do go in with a beauty blender because I tend to crease like pretty easily to get any excess concealer up. I think my concealer is blending with my eyeliner a little bit, and I don't care for that. I feel like I should fix it, but like also, I don't know. Hold on, y'all. So I'm gonna take the tiniest bit of Taunt Idol in the shade Bisque. I'm gonna let that set for a little bit, and then I'll be back to blend it out. All right, y'all. That's blended out. Go ahead and start setting. Period. I'm gonna take Ube. Don't be afraid, y'all. Dab that off. Same thing with the other side. The creases of your nose, like I crease even worse right here. Like product just like melts away. Okay, I actually want to go in with another layer of this, and be careful with this powder because it is pretty mattifying, but it's like one of the best powders on the market for real. And I'm gonna set the nose area. And go up into the forehead. Get the creases out around the mouth. Now that we got the concealer set, we're gonna go in with foundation powder pretty much everywhere else that we put. Since we use pressed Maybelline powder under the eye, we're gonna use my normal Maybelline shade to set everywhere I put foundation. So she's her. We're using the Real Techniques Face Instapop face brush. It's a very flat, wide brush. Da 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 da. I should go over that lighter powder because the only place I really need it to be super bright is like under the eye. Everywhere else, you can get a rotation. Throw it in rotation. Do y'all like Stunner Girl? Do y'all watch Baddies? And are y'all watching Bridgerton? I don't know. I feel like the first couple of episodes of Bridgerton so far is kind of like boring to me. Like I skipped a few parts, a few scenes. Like I don't care. I want to know when, I don't even know his name. What's the name? Is gonna find out that, you know, Sophie, the maid, is the girl who was at the ball. All right, y'all. Now that we got the, there's a little light spot right there. I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll fix it. Now that I done set the rest of the face with the foundation powder, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go in with the bronzer next. No, let's put our lashes on really quick. Yeah, I'm so obsessed with these lashes for real. Like, my little cousin is like a lash tech, and when summer comes around, I might be like, can you just make my lashes look like this? Like, this might be like a light volume set. I don't really know, but I like really am obsessed with these lashes. Like, I got these lashes from a content creator, Jasmine Ardell. Shout out to her. Like, these are the perfect lightweight lashes. Like, I love them so much. Like, all right, for bronzer today, I think I'm gonna go with my NARS Laguna bronzer in the shade Laguna 6. I do want to look a little neutral chocolatey today. Here she's her. She is travel size. So we're gonna bring some color back in the face. Hit that jawline and follow your natural jawline of your face, or you're gonna be looking crazy. And don't bring it all the way down because you don't want to be looking crazy either. And don't forget to bronze your nose, or your makeup's gonna look off. And it might just be me, but I really don't care. Like, I don't, why would you not bronze your nose? And I like a lot of bronzer, especially in the summertime. And take the excess and get right here. Like, baby, she's tea. I'm gonna take my Real Techniques setting brush and just brush off that excess powder. And when we set our face, the powder is just gonna, like, the powdery look is just gonna melt away. Outlines? What is that? Don't piss me off. And don't forget the side of the nose, or people gonna be thinking you out here doing something that's not Pepsi. And if you don't know, then you too young, bro. And I'm not about to sit up here and explain it to y'all. I always bronze my nose with my Fenty bronzer in Cocoa Naughty. And I always use my Morphe brush to bronze my nose. This is Morphe number E62 brush. It's just an angled, like, brush pretty much. And I feel like nose bronzer really helps bring things together as well. Like, we love a chiseled nose. Like, baby, the girls who get it, and if you don't get it, then baby, maybe one day you will. I don't know. I'm not knocking you. I'm just letting you know what I like. Yep, that's it right there. We missing something. We need blush, and I do want to put a little bit of sparkle on my eye. So first, let's go ahead and add some, we're gonna add Urban Decay Moon Dust on the eyelid because I love this stuff, and I just seen a girl recently post about it on TikTok, and I was like, I forgot how much I love this. It is really, truly like the cutest little bit of sparkle. Like, and it's like very prominent, like, look at that. She was a fairy. Yep. Yeah, I was supposed to film content for my birthday, and I had the birthday blues and didn't even get to like really do content like I wanted to. I did get some pictures, but I was like thinking maybe I could like turn into a collage some kind of way. But then I was like, I didn't even take enough pictures or the type of pictures that I would want to put into a collage. So I don't know, it's just giving a lose-lose situation. And yeah, let's do blush. So again, I probably still have a little bit of blush left over on this brush, so I'm gonna kind of like melt this together really quick, and then we're gonna add powder blush. Yeah, we're gonna try to stay in the same shade family. I can't find the blush I'm looking for, so we're just gonna go with Kosas, and this is in the shade Wavelength. Blush is Life. Anyways, here's her. She's like a corally, pinky color. Oh Lord, y'all, I'm about to tear my whole elbow up. Don't laugh. And I'm the girl who has blush blindness. I believe in blush blindness. I love blush. Like, I want to be a Bratz doll every day. Like, kind of want another color. Let's see. This is a Sephora collection blush. They're about the same color. Let's do it. My hair is just like in the way. Like, I know I'm giving Rapunzel. Let down your hair, but still. I do want to take some more of that Maybelline powder in 312 and like blend that into the blush to tone it down a little bit. So I'm gonna take some dab so it can give a more gradient effect. All right, we need to go ahead and smoke out that lower lash line with some shadow. I'm gonna take the St. Patrick Todd palette. I'm gonna take that medium brown and just rub that across the lower lash line. To give the eye more dimension. We're gonna take our favorite mascara right now, and that is the Tartelette Tubing Mascara. She's that girl, she's my favorite. I have yet found a mascara that really like tops this for me. Like, she eats. Spend that $30, $20, however much it is. They got a travel size if you want to pay full price if you want to try it out, but she eats. Dang, I really was supposed to spray my face before I did this. But it's cool. We're gonna take the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Setting Spray, and we're gonna melt the powders together, and I'm just gonna cover my eyes so my mascara does not run. Or not cover my eyes. Yep. Sometimes you just gotta hold your breath so your makeup look good. And let's see, next we need to put on some lip liner. I really cannot keep up with my lip liners to save my life. They're in like 5,000 different purses. I have the Huda Beauty liquid one, but I'm gonna use this brown eyeliner because makeup is, you know, flexible. And more flexible than me, ho, period. And this is really dark, so a little goes a long way. This makeup is so flexible. I'm actually gonna use like a liquid blush as the middle of my, because I don't have a gloss this shade of pink. This is just the e.l.f. blush in the shade Dusty Rose. You know what I should have used, y'all? I should have used Rose and Brunch by nakiivorypr. Let's use a little bit of that. Yep, that's giving way more color payoff, and it's probably gonna last way longer. Yeah, that's actually really pretty. Do I want a highlighter today? I think we'll skip highlighter today. Let's actually set the face with the nakiivorypr Yummy Skin Liquid Blurring Ball Mattifying Setting Spray. I do put fake freckles on my face because I have freckles right under my eye on my face. So let's add those because I want to be authentic to myself, and it's kind of my thing now to reinforce my freckles. So she's cute, she's tea. Let's spray this. Probably should let that dry a little bit. Oh, y'all, the I used to line my lip is the Sephora 12-Hour Retractable Liner in the shade Matte Brown Sephora collection. Just let that dry down. All right, y'all, thank you for tuning in. This is the final look. I topped it off with some NYX fat oil. I don't know, even though I like a good lip combination, I still feel like I gotta have some kind of like gloss on top, y'all. And yeah, this is it. Catch me on my other social media. Follow me on Instagram, nakiivory. Follow me on TikTok. Everything will be linked down below. Make sure you follow me on social media. I do follow back. Thank you for tuning in, and don't forget, get rich or die glamming every time. Period. Adios.